We gotta keep We got to keep that same energy. Vasil Lomachenko cooks, smokes, destroys, stops, and makes George Kambosos and his team quit. Vasil Lomachenko is the absolute truth. And I've been telling you guys over and over and over again, he was robbed by Devin Haney, but no respect was given of Vasil Lomachenko. How do you get a shutout and a knockout? And they threw in the towel. They really don't like Vasil Lomachenko. This man is a once in a generation type of fighter. This man is a beast, a killer, a monster. He is the truth. This is the reason Tank Davis has been ducking this man. This is the reason Devin Haney refused to give him a rematch after that robbery. You understand, Vasil Lomachenko is a special fighter. He's a walking Hall of Famer. This man is truly elite. This man is truly great at 36 years old. And you got to look at a guy like Vasil Lomachenko this. Look at it like this. Vasil Lomachenko's fighting in a weight class where he doesn't have all the advantages. He's the little guy. Only Vasil Lomachenko and Canelo Alvarez are constantly fighting bigger, stronger opponents and going in there and whooping ass and taking names. That's why I respect their greatness, because those two guys are always at a disadvantage. And yet, time and time again, they come in there and whoop ass. Vasil Lomachenko is truly a talented and special fighter, and he proved that George Kambosos is in fact, a one-hit wonder. That's it. That man don't have nothing else. He's a one-hit wonder. I told you when he beat Teofimo. I told you. This man loses to any other top fighter, period. I said he would lose to Loma. Everybody said I was crazy. I said he would lose to Loma, Haney. I said he would lose to Ryan Garcia. I said he would lose to anybody else. Do not overrate George Kambosos. And I had dudes needing to wipe their mouth off, kissing his ass. Oh no, he's the ferocious one. How are you a ferocious one when a man built like a coochie? What are we talking about here? Vasil Lomachenko's an excellent fighter, a great fighter, a pound for pound elite type of talent. And yet people don't give this man the respect he deserves. He gets robbed and everybody ignores it. Everybody gives Devin Haney a pat on the ass. They forget about Vasil Lomachenko, who was screwed out of history, who was screwed out of greatness. They forget about Vasil Lomachenko. I seen so many idiots, fanboys, and dummies picking a one-hit wonder, no skill, C or D level George Kambosos over Vasil Lomachenko. It really lets me know boxing fans are really stupid. If you really thought a guy with no skills, no footwork, mediocre defense, mediocre power, and no head movement was going to beat an elite level Vasil Lomachenko, you are truly stupid. This is why I make videos. This is why I talk boxing, to educate morons, because you can't be that stupid to think that a guy like George Kambosos can beat Vasil Lomachenko. There is literally levels in boxing. And this is a whole nother level. I don't see how anybody can pick a guy with no skills to beat Vasil Lomachenko. To beat Vasil Lomachenko, you got to be a special fighter, or you got to have the ref and the judges on your side. Look at Devin, the wet dream Haney. Look at Devin, the nostril Haney. Robbed Vasil Lomachenko of greatness. 3 American judges. Make no mistake. We're going to talk facts and not feelings tonight, because that's all I want to do. At the end of the day, Vasil Lomachenko's a great fighter. He never gets the credit he deserves. This is why Tank Davis has been ducking Vasil Lomachenko for years, because his little fat ass would get tore up. This is why he's been ducking him. All Gervonta Tank Davis does is clout chase any of this man's moments of greatness, just like tonight. Don't say, oh, George Kambosos wasn't nothing. George Kambosos is trash. That's not what you were saying before the fight. Before the fight, you were kissing his ass, saying Vasil Lomachenko was going to get beat up, was going to get destroyed. He was going to get retired tonight. Don't go back on your word now, because George Kambosos has never been anywhere near the level, never been close to the level of a Vasil Lomachenko. And idiots, morons, fanboys and dummies somehow, some way believe that this was a close fight. This was going to be a competitive fight. Literally, George Kambosos not only got washed in the fight, was losing every round, getting beat up, getting picked apart. Every round he was getting destroyed. Then he gets knocked out and they threw in the towel and he quit all at the same time. If you believe in your heart of hearts that he was going to go in there and outschool Vasyl Lomachenko, you must like Snickers with a dick vein because you're not thinking like a reasonable, logical, educated person. You are a moron, idiot, and a dummy. Vasyl Lomachenko is simply a level above these guys. He is a one-hit wonder. He is a C or D level fighter. There are skills, and yet he's smaller than Kambosos. Kambosos has a size, a reach, a height, all of that advantage, and it don't matter because Vasyl Lomachenko is an elite fighter who can pick him apart. You have to understand. You're watching greatness. The Matrix is real. That's why Devin Haney ran away from the division and refused to give this man a rematch after he got a robbery decision victory. There's a reason why Gervonta Tank Davis hides under his bed anytime somebody talks about Vasyl Lomachenko. I mean, let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it honest and unbiased. Vasyl Lomachenko is a walking Hall of Famer. He's a once-in-a-generational type of fighter. You don't get too many guys like this. Him and Canelo Alvarez, little guys, fighting giants and monsters and all these other people and never get the credit, never get the respect they deserve. All I'm saying is show Vasyl Lomachenko the respect he deserves as a walking Hall of Famer, as a living legend. Stop hating on this man because he does not have the same skin color. I mean, let's just be honest. Mars says, son of New Jersey, where are you at? Son of New Jersey right now is in hell with George Kambosos because this man, and I love son of New Jersey. He's a good dude. He's my brother from another mother. But I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. You somewhere in the corner crying, eating a Snickers with a dick vein. And we will be live again Monday to discuss the son of New Jersey kissing a kangaroo's ass because he made some bets. He made some wagers. And we know what's coming for you. Adrian says Tank tweeted that Loma is next. We all know Loma ain't next, and we know Tank Davis is a coochie who will never fight Vasyl Lomachenko. Mike Trey says, Nuke, you see Tank calling out Loma? He is a clown. He's absolutely a clown. Tank Davis called out Lomachenko in 2019. He called out Vasyl Lomachenko in 2022, saying those fights were going to be next. Those fights were never next because Tank Davis never wanted the fight. He never tried to make the fight. He never entertained offers for the fight. He's never wanted that fight. All this man does is clout chase. The biggest fight Tank Davis was ever in was with Ryan Garcia and his baby mama. Make that make sense. My brother Al says, I just ordered the Tank versus Kambosos fight. Oh, my goodness. Hit Kid says, easy work for Lomachenko. Still the 135 number one fighter. Absolutely. Absolutely. Investor Mike says, where is the Jersey kid? Where is the son of New Jersey? He's somewhere eating a Snickers with a dick vein because he really doesn't know what to do with himself. My brother King Savage Kool-Aid says, Lomachenko at 36 still fights beautiful and smooth. Hopefully, he can become undisputed and retire. Remember, salute to you, family. Remember, Vasyl Lomachenko was robbed of this moment. He was robbed of greatness. He was robbed of this against Devin, the nostril Haney. Devin, I'm dreaming Haney. Devin, the wet dream Haney. We know that. Let's keep it honest and unbiased. My brother Edgar Moreno, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you, and thanks for supporting the channel. He says the son of New Jersey is in hell. Lomachenko is still a pound-for-pound fighter, and this showed why. You got a little guy whooping ass and taking names. This is not a weight class where Vasyl Lomachenko is a big, strong, burly guy. He's not David Benavidez in this weight class. He's not Devin Haney in this weight class. He's a little guy, and he's whooping ass and taking names. Give this man the respect that he deserves. Vasyl Lomachenko is a monster and a beast, even at 36. Stop kissing everybody's ass and not showing this man no respect. Come on. Public enemy number one says Haney keeps looking worse and worse. That's what I'm saying. It took Devin Haney to get a robbery decision and be a super middleweight and have a height and reach and age and speed advantage and still got a robbery to get a gift over Vasyl Lomachenko. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Peter Longstroke says, no, Lomachenko, salute to you. My brother says, I just saw the son of New Jersey crying in the crowd. The son, they getting on you today, my brother. Look, at the end of the day, we're going to keep that same energy. And Monday, the son of New Jersey, there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. You got to get on here, and you got to bring that same energy you were bringing about George Kambosos before the fight, after the fight. My brother Don says Tank's the biggest loose panocha in boxing history. And if you believe different, if you think I'm lying, if you think we're making this up, then you must eat a Snickers with the dick vein. My brother Type Shit says, honestly, I hope Loma never gives Tank the fight. After all the ducking and aging out Tank tried to do, I wouldn't even be mad. But you know, Loma's not that kind of guy. Loma's willing to fight anybody, anywhere, everywhere. Lomachenko is truly a great fighter who ducks and runs from no smoke. But the funny thing about it is people try to make narratives about him, try to hate on the man, try to spit on the man. Vasyl Lomachenko is a throwback fighter. He's a once-in-a-generational fighter. You're not going to find too many guys like Vasily Lomachenko. Remember, Lomachenko is back. This is a problem. Remember this. My brother says Stank and David are alike. They name all kinds of dudes, but turn at and fight mediocre dudes. But hey, their fans give them that imaginary win without actually asking them to fight the elite fighters. That's what I'm saying. People say, oh, Tank Davis beats everybody. He beats Shakur. He beats Haney. He beats Loma. But he ain't fighting nobody but a 30-year-old virgin and Frank Martin. And Tank Davis, a 30-year-old virgin his damn self. We got to start keeping that same energy with all these guys like we do with everybody else. That's what we got to do. I'm sick of this, man. At the end of the day, Vasyl Lomachenko is truly a special fighter. In the LDBC, John Boxing, half of these assholes and racist clowns hate on this man because he's white. And I'm going to tell you, Vasyl Lomachenko, you're not going to get too many guys like that in the sport. You're not. My brother Sean on Boxing in the building. And if you don't know Sean on Boxing, go to his channel, subscribe. This man's a great man. He's out there busting cheeks in Taiwan. And he says, I hope he fights Navarrete next to unify. Salute to Sean on Boxing. Much love and respect to you, my brother. And I'm going to tell you this. We got to keep that same energy. We got to keep that same energy. We're live again on Monday. Son of New Jersey, you got to show up. You got to explain why you picked George Kambosos over Vasyl Lomachenko, because there's nothing to indicate before the fight that made any sense. Nothing. Because it wasn't based off skills. It wasn't based off talent. And it wasn't based off a resume. What the hell was you basing this on? What were you basing on? It really don't make no sense to me. Vasyl Lomachenko's a problem. He's a problem for everybody. And you can argue he's the number one guy at the weight class. This man is truly a special talent. Vasyl Lomachenko's once in a generation. You're going to miss him when he's gone. He's very special, even at 36 years old. My brother Ivan says Tank Davis is going to delete that Twitter now because he don't want to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. We got to keep that same energy. Men lie, women lie. The facts don't lie.